are watching Germantown Municipal Television, your source for everything Germantown.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of Healthy Germantown. I'm your host, Will Kassner. We have been on an intensive search to find the most healthy people in the city of Germantown, and I believe we have found them. Here with me today is Captain of the Germantown SWAT team, Nick Godwin.
All right, thank you for having me, Will.
Nick, thanks for letting us be here.
Yes, sir.
I feel very privileged. This is like a kind of a secret club gym. This is where it all happens, right?
This is our home base. This is our temple. This is where it all starts, right here in the weight room.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about how long you've been with the SWAT team, what you guys do for the city of Germantown.
So I've been on the team for a little over 10 years. I'm now captain commander of the team. What we do as far as Germantown goes, we're responsible for a lot of the training for the officers, and we're obviously responsible for things SWAT does, like high-risk situations, warrant service, barricades, those types of situations. And now really in today's world, protection for large city events where there's lots of people present. Our guys wear a lot of gear, they have a lot of stuff, so they have to stay super fit, and that's what we build our foundation on with this team, is being as fit as we can possibly be. That's where it all starts.
So there's got to be like a formula for staying super fit. You're talking about tip-top shape all the time. What are some of the steps that you guys follow to make sure that you are meeting all those qualifications?
Right, so to get on the team to begin with, there's a very strenuous physical test, so they have to pass that, so we got to know they have the ability to start with, and then once they get on, we give them time devoted to part of their shift every day. You know, they're all patrol officers, so they're all out there doing their real job and working, but they also have to come in for an hour and a half and work out. And then when we're designing the workouts, we let guys play to their strengths. You know, we have lighter guys that are faster, we have bigger guys that are stronger, but everybody's got to be able to do a little bit of everything. And for example, some guys may lift a lot of weights and some guys may run a lot, but we all are going to throw a gas mask on, grab a sandbag, and just go till we fall out, because we can't get in a real life situation and not have that ability in us.
Yeah, so all your workouts kind of have a practical side
Absolutely.
too. And then the balance between like the big guys and small guys, does that all play a role in how you fit together as a team?
It does, and you know, we equate it a lot of times to football. You know, it's a team sport, what we do, just like that is, but there's linemen in football and there's cornerbacks in football, but everybody's got to be able to play for hours straight in the heat or the cold in those situations, and we'll use their strengths when we actually have a real life situation, but we've all got to be in shape in our own way.
Everybody has to do their best.
Absolutely.
So so you're working out an hour and a half a day. Is that 7 days a week? Is that just Monday through Friday? How do you kind of line that up?
Yeah, the department, we give them 3 days a week of their 5 work days. Every guy on this team works out 5, 6, 7 days a week on their own free time, just like anybody else would. And some of them, there's busy days and other things like that. They may not get that hour and a half in, but they're going to get it in sooner or later.
Right.
And we talk about their training. These guys put in more time off the clock than they do on. I mean, it's just how it is, and that's what they sign up for with this.
Very dedicated.
Right.
Speaking of dedication, I heard that you guys had a little competition last week.
We did.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So we went last week to the South Haven Police Department for the MTOA, which is the Mississippi SWAT competition, which is teams from the Memphis area and the entire state of Mississippi. And we repeated our championship from last year. That's awesome. Coming in first place again. We actually tied with DeSoto County and ultimately won the tiebreaker and won the competition. And you know, preparing for that, the first thing we should say is our hats are off to DeSoto County Sheriff's Office. Those guys have been our mentors, getting our team where it is. They not only put on the competition, but they train all our officers on tactics. And there's not enough words to say what DeSoto County's done for us and how much they've helped our team grow into what it is. But really, what really has made those competitions is over the last 2 years, our guys have just put their foot down and said, you know what, we may make some shots, we may not make some, we're going to train that, but we are going to not get outworked, and we're going to be the fittest team that shows up. And I walked around this year actually as a judge, and they made a reputation last year with how fit they were. And if there was a physical competition, nobody came close.
Hands down,
This year when I walked around, if there was a physical competition, the separation was even greater with our guys and everybody else. But I started hearing people talk. They've got a reputation. There were teams from the coast of Mississippi that are there, and it's like, if it's physical, you're not going to beat Germantown. And that's nothing to do with me. That's what these guys have done. These guys have stepped in and said, we are not going to be outworked. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's how we got to where we are.
Awesome. And so you were a judge this year, but we have up next one of the guys that actually participated in the competition.
Correct. One of our team leaders, Ben Sharp, and he actually won the Ironman event, which is a single man event, which is a grueling event. I was a judge at the finish line and saw more guys that almost looked like they were about to fall down the stairs. They were so tired. And Ben, nobody came within a minute of him, which is even faster than the first time he did it.
That's crazy. All right, so let's hear from Ben.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, Ben. So we also have the newest member of the Germantown SWAT team with us today.
Yeah, this is my daughter, Lily.
Hey, Lily. Nice to meet you. So tell us a little bit about, you were at the competition where you were kind of the team lead.
You know, we actually have a group of 3 lieutenants that were actually on the team this year. And we kind of all just worked together, and basically we communicated the entire way through with the other guys on the team, just so that we could put our best foot forward in every aspect in every competition, and kind of put our heads together so that we could, you know, work together. We're smarter all together than we are apart.
As one, right. So tell us, walk us through the competition. What exactly did you do?
Well, this year, you know, it was a little bit different than last year because we knew that we had some people who were going to be after us. Because we surprised some folks last year and got first place, so we knew we had to work extra hard this year in order to defend our title. Right. So, you know, we put a lot of time in, a lot of hours shooting and working out and stuff. And the competition, you know, there were some struggles where we did well and where we wish we would have done better. But the best thing about it is we all looked forward and kept moving and had a great attitude, and eventually we came out on top because of that. So,
I mean, I'm sure with a competition like that, there's got to be a ton of pressure, especially having been previous champions. Yeah. How do you kind of overcome that pressure as you're going through an event like that?
Well, you know, I guess our philosophy going through and preparing and then at the competition was we can only beat ourselves. The only person who can beat us is ourselves. So when we thought about that, we realized that it didn't really matter what other people were doing. Yeah. All that mattered is what we were going to do and how we were going to do our best to win. Yeah. And that's what kind of pushed us through, I think.
Awesome. So to wrap it up, could you apply that principle practically for the people? How would you kind of relay that principle on a daily, day in, day out, how do I stay healthy mentality?
Well, you know, I mean, as far as health and wellness goes, I mean, you know, you got to think about the big picture and what you can do to. You have to cut that out. Really good. We just, you know, you got to work hard and have a positive attitude and realize that you're in charge of your own. You know,
yeah, I like that. You can only beat yourself. Yeah, that's good. Good outlook, great performance. I know it's got to be a good feeling to win it again.
It is. It definitely is. And we're very, very fortunate that we have the command staff that supports us. Captain Godwin, it was instrumental in making sure that we had the opportunity to train and put forth our best foot so that we could represent the city and do the best we can. So it's hats off to him and our command staff for supporting us and believing in us, really.
And hats off to you guys for winning. Congratulations on the competition. Congratulations on Lily.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Stay tuned for more Healthy Germantown after this.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten.
40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
And you can do the same at home.
Learn how to cook it, store it, and share it.
Just don't waste it.
Go to savethefood.com.
Did you know parking over tall, dry grass can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
You are watching Germantown Municipal Television, your source for everything Germantown.
Welcome back to Healthy Germantown. We are here at Nutrition Hub with owner Katelyn McMurry to talk a little bit about what they do. Katelyn, thanks for letting us stop by.
Thanks for coming by.
So Nutrition Hub's new to Germantown.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about what you do here in the store.
We are a protein shake bar. We do meal replacement shakes. We do energizing teas and aloe shots. All of our shakes are 200 calories. They have 24 grams of protein. You can replace any meal with them.
So if I'm, let's say for lunch, I'm going to get a giant cheeseburger at Huey's. Could this meal replacement shake make me feel just as happy?
Yeah, so it's actually going to fill you up. You can replace the meal. It's going to have everything that you would have in a nutritious meal. You're going to be full afterwards. And also, you don't have to feel bad about it because you can have a blueberry muffin that's 200 calories and also have all your 21 vitamins and minerals that you need and 24 grams of protein.
Yeah, and so I guess the goal of the protein shake is like to fill you up, but also give you that kind of sustaining energy, right? So you don't feel that super sleepy lull after lunch. You're
also just going to get all like everything that you would need in a nutritious meal, but also you're going to be losing weight by replacing something, an unhealthy meal with a healthy meal.
Yeah, for sure. So what inspired you to open Nutrition Hub?
Well, my husband and I both have always had protein shakes our whole life, and it's been something that we've kind of just had to like choke down because they weren't any good. And when we found this business, it was like, I'm able to have a protein shake. I know it's good for me, but also I feel like I'm having a dessert.
Yeah, so it's like a treat.
Yeah, I feel like I'm rewarding myself, but I also don't have to feel guilty for it.
So it's as good as ice cream, but also as good as green beans.
Exactly.
What?
Kind of.
Awesome. All right, so looking at the menu, I mean, like for me personally, I love coffee, right?
Right.
I wake up in the morning and I think, how many cups of coffee can I drink today?
Right.
It's like 50. So as far as like, there's different kinds of people in the world. You got like your people that love to eat lunch, or you're like people that love to drink coffee. So how do we incorporate Nutrition Hub into like different aspects of life?
So we actually have a couple different flavors. If you like coffee, we do a cafe latte or a cafe mocha shake. We actually just started doing iced coffee. It has 15 grams of protein. It has 80 milligrams of caffeine, like you would have in a regular cup of coffee.
Interesting.
And also, there like a lot of our flavors are fashioned after like cereal, something that tastes great,
like
but it's not.
Krispies?
Well, we can do like Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So usually you wouldn't sit down and have a bowl of cereal for breakfast and it'd be under 200 calories, but you can actually have the taste of it now, but not feel bad about having it.
That's incredible. So as far as things here, kind of walk us through what you offer on the menu. We've got aloe shots, energy teas. Explain this
So
to the
what we
world.
call a full meal is technically an aloe shot, an energizing tea, and a shake.
Okay.
So there's benefits to all of them. You have your aloe shot first because it's going to help you digest throughout the day better. It's going to help you with bloating, any kind of like acid reflux or indigestion. It'll help with that. Our energizing teas are going to have like all of your B vitamins, some caffeine, herbal tea, which the herbal tea in it is also like a natural thermogenic, so you're going to burn calories just by drinking it.
So it gives you that
you're going to have a good energy. And actually that has replaced my coffee because it's more sustainable energy. Like I'm not drinking, a tea.
You don't have to drink as much.
Exactly. So I drink one tea and it lasts throughout the day. Gives me a good sustainable energy. Then the shakes themselves are where like all the nutrients are going to come from. That's where your actual meal. So
and some of these flavors are like birthday cake. What is the Elvis? Is that like peanut butter,
actually
banana?
Our most popular one, it's chocolate, peanut butter, and banana. So being in Memphis, we had to have something Elvis related.
Right.
So that one and banana nut bread are probably our top sellers.
The two top sellers. Cool. And now, so as far as, there's also benefits like if you're working out, right? Not just as a meal replacement, but if you're in the fitness world, the fitness game, trying to increase your...
I would say like most of our customers come in for a post-workout shake. Like that's our biggest seller. Is probably, we also do like an athlete line for people that are trying to build muscle.
So
we
like
have
super protein.
Exactly. So we do our whey protein. It's 32 grams of protein. And it just helps with, guys that are coming in after the gym, need to get in a lot of protein, but can't eat that much throughout the day.
Right, that's a lot of eggs.
Yeah, it's a lot of protein to try to get in. So you can come in, get a post-workout shake. We actually just are coming out with a new one for Hell Week for Orange Theory. And it has like, I think 42 to 44 grams of protein. Also has the high protein coffee in there as well. So pretty much anything that you need we can offer. We can add fiber, probiotic, stuff like that to your shake if you feel like you need, everything you need.
Cool. Now, is this your only Nutrition Hub location?
Well, this one is our first one. It opened back in April. We actually have a second one in East Memphis now. It's called Nutrition Bar. It's on the popular Perkins.
Yeah.
So then we have a couple opening in the next couple months. One in Lakeland. That one's going to be Nutrition Lounge. And then one downtown that's going to open up probably in the next 3 weeks. It's called Downtown Nutrition on Main.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited. Thanks for letting us stop by. And I think it's time
go make a shake now?
to go make a shake.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching. This guy, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
You are watching Germantown Municipal Television, your source for everything Germantown.
Welcome back to Healthy Germantown. We are here at CrossFit SoPo Germantown with manager Amanda Evans.
Hello.
Amanda, thanks for letting us stop by.
Welcome.
So is SoPo, that is Chinese for like extreme exercise, right?
No, SoPo stands for South of Poplar.
Oh, okay,
so
gotcha,
it's just location-based, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what you guys do here at the CrossFit gym.
Okay, so if you've never tried CrossFit before, CrossFit is a different workout every day. We use your whole body every single day. It's a group setting, and it's coach-led. So each individual class that you come to, there's a group warm-up, there's instruction, there's a workout of the day, again, so you don't have to think about what you're going to be doing. There's a coach that tells you if you're doing it right or wrong. And there's a community aspect of CrossFit. So you're going to meet some people that, that you work out with and build friendships with. So it's gymnastics, it's weightlifting, it's aerobic, it's high intensity. It's all of it combined. Not in just one workout, but throughout the week.
So it's like the ultimate workout.
I mean, I believe in it because I've done it for like 9 years.
Yeah.
Yes, so I think it's suitable for everybody that enjoys it.
Cool. So how long actually have you been here with SoPo?
So we've been open since March of 2015, so a little over 3.5 years.
Cool. And you've been CrossFit coaching for 9 years?
8 years.
8 years,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how do you become a CrossFit coach? Can anybody coach? Can I come coach tomorrow?
You have to get certified.
Okay.
You have to get certified. My background's in sports medicine, exercise science, so
you know
this
what you're
has
doing.
been very familiar with me. So yeah, and it's something that I enjoyed right from the beginning. So I wanted to pursue coaching in it, and I just went and got certified. And there's different levels of certification as well.
Kind of like black belt.
Yeah, like 1 and 2 and 3, yeah.
Cool. So what inspired you to kind of get involved in the CrossFit world?
So I grew up being an athlete, and I always wanted to find something to be competitive in and something that gave me a really good workout. And when I stopped playing volleyball after college, like this was what I found, and it's something that if I've done it for this long, I really enjoy it. And I've seen so many people change their lives in a positive way, myself included. Either it's losing weight, or it's gaining confidence, or it's getting, reaching their goals that they want. We have some people that run marathons, you know, and this is a supplement to their marathon running. So everybody has their specific goals, and like seeing that is what makes CrossFit amazing.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and the community aspect plays a big role too, because I feel like a lot of the reason a lot of people don't work out is just because it feels lonely.
Right.
Whereas the CrossFit community is kind of made to make you feel part of a family.
Yeah, and people go to a regular gym all the time, and they don't know if what they're doing is going to give them the results that they want.
Yeah.
And then they get bored because they're doing the same thing all the time. And then they don't even know if they're doing it right. They're just looking at the diagrams on the thing. So CrossFit's different in the sense that the program is designed. You have people instructing you. You have people telling you if you're doing it right or doing it wrong, to add weight, to not add weight. And then you're doing it with people that are motivating you and positive, and it's not, you know, it's overall an amazing atmosphere, which is why I'm here. You know?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a few thingies down here. Tell us a little bit about what we have, and are you going to demonstrate?
What I can do is I can teach you a few different movements that we would teach. We have a beginner's course, and so in our beginner's course we teach different movements every time to kind of get you ready for our regular classes. So the fundamentals of CrossFit. And one of the most foundational things that we do is the air squat. Okay, a lot of people do the air squat wrong. So the biggest thing that you have to remember with an air squat is that you have to use your hips first. So we're going to use this ball as a target. Okay. And what I want you to do, you always start with your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Okay. You want to make sure that your feet stay straight and stay flat, so we're not going on the toes or the heels. So feet stay flat. You want to make sure you use your hips first. So you're going to reach your hips back and push your knees out. Your hips touch the ball, and then you're stand all the way back up.
All right.
Common mistake is people squatting with their knees in like this, which makes you hurt your knees and your back. So we're going to push the knees out right over the toes so that your spine can stay straight and your legs strong.
I think we can do that.
Yeah.
I didn't stretch before this. All right, so we're just going to
shoulders,
hips back.
Push your knees out.
Go out.
Hey, nice job.
But can we get back up? There it is.
Let's try 100.
100? No, I'm good. I'm good. But so you do 100 of those for warm-ups?
No, we could in a workout. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Not all at once. A lot of times it's obviously broken up.
Yeah.
But that's foundational movement because we can use barbells with it. We can use kettlebells with it.
Add your weight and make it harder.
Make it harder.
Goodness gracious.
Do it faster. Yeah.
I'm tired. All right. So kettlebells.
Kettlebells. So the next foundational movement that I like to teach people, especially at the beginning, is how to pick up something properly.
Yeah.
Because this is functional. You pick up stuff all the time. Babies, bags of mulch, whatever it is. So anytime you're picking something up, you always want to get as close to the object as you possibly can. You never ever want to reach for things. That's where people hurt their back.
Get the strain.
Yep. So today it's going to be a kettlebell, so you're going to get literally right over it, because that's as close as I can get. Again, you're going to use your hips. So you don't want to bend forward. You're going to stick your hips back, and you're going to keep sticking your hips back until you can hold on to the kettlebell.
Gotcha.
From this position, you're going to push through your legs and keep your chest up, and then squeeze the butt at the top and come back down. Common mistakes when people do this is they lift their hips first and then their back,
so you're all
which
the weights.
is not good. And then common mistake coming down is people don't keep their chest up. They shoot the knees out, or they like melt like a candle is what I usually say, which is not good. So let's get as close as we can. Sorry.
So
open up your feet a little bit wider. Okay.
About right there.
So think about reaching
kind of like
your
an air squat, but
similar.
pick up.
Good. So just hold on there. Good. Now push through your legs. Squeeze your butt. Good. Keep your shoulders tight going back down. Good. Nice job.
Hey.
So yeah, that's like life lesson number one. Never ever just reach for things, and always make reference.
Keeps you young.
Yeah. Like if that's the end of a couch, you want to get to the end of your couch. You want to reach your hips back, pick it up with your legs and not with your back.
So CrossFit, it's practical.
It's functional.
It's a good exercise. Any last tips you would give us for somebody out there that's looking to get involved in a program final words of advice?
So people always think that you have to be in really good shape to start CrossFit. They're like, oh, there's no way I can do it. But I have people as young as like 14 and as old as 68 doing the same workout. So you can start wherever you're at. That's where everybody in this gym starts. It's not a community of like these total like rock star athletes. So it's normal people working out. So you don't have to be in shape to start. You just have to come in and you have to start. The way you get stronger is you're consistent. Yeah. You know?
Keep it up. And
don't be afraid to start.
Be committed. Awesome. Well, thanks for letting us stop by. We've got to head out, but I'm sure we'll be back.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for on this episode of Healthy Germantown. If you'd like more information about our show or any other show, visit www.gmtvonline.org. We'll see you next time, and stay healthy, G-Town.